Hello and welcome back. This is a special session to discuss the TP insurance investigation. Now, there are new developments noticed in the procedures and the police tribunal and other the thing. So we are just trying to align to the new development what is incurred. The advent of the AIR and DAR report system in accident cases has given rise to some undue confusion as well. So let's know what exactly is the thing. Like what is the meaning of AIR, DIR, and why it is this thing, and what could be our role, etc. We'll just find out in a few minutes' time. The third-party insurance investigation in the emerging circumstances. Due to the recent development in the TP claims intimation and reporting, plus there is a sea change in the way TP claim required to be investigated. So let us consider the area where the changes and challenges are existing. So exactly AIR and DAR are the two new terms which are coming to the lexicon of insurance investigators. So what exactly is AIR and DAR is to be seen. These are two types of reports to be submitted by the police in the event of any accident reported in their limits. This is a mandatory report to be adhered by all over India. All the police stations across India are to adhere to this new requirement. Now, accident AIR is Accident Information Report, and this initial report is submitted by the police station IO concerned to the insurance company concerned and the jurisdictional tribunal, claims tribunal, MACT tribunal. They are to be provided these AIR. The AIR consists of the details of the vehicles involved, the driver involved, and the victims. Most importantly, the victims, because there's a lot of things like possible to plan somebody, or all those things will be eliminated, and it's a victim involved in the after they go to the hospital, and the report to be submitted by the police station within just 48 hours of its occurrence. So along with the accident information report, what is to be attached is, what is to be given is the certified copies of the first information report, site plan or site sketch, photographs, registration certificate of the offending vehicle or the vehicle which is the victim also. So driving license, in case of death it involves the post-mortem report, otherwise medico-legal case certificate, and the permit and the insurance policy, etc. to be given with the AIR. Now coming to the DAR, this DAR means a detailed accident report. A detailed accident report is to be submitted by the concerned police station IO again to the tribunal as well as the insurance company, and it should contain all the details like what all police papers involved in this thing, like FIR, Panchanama, charge sheet, 161 witness. Then it should also have the injury certificate or the post-mortem, as the case may be. So all that plus the details of the victims. Now the details of the victim, that is the claimant, should include all the details like to what an extent they are hurt, so what is their locus standi, and even the medical bills and details of the medical expenses and etc. to be submitted to the tribunal. Plus not only this, they have to verify the persons depending on the victim who could have been affected and their age, their details like age, KYC, in general KYC, and other details of employment, their dependency, and all other things have to be submitted to the court and as well as the insurance company. Now the from the claimant injured, proof of age, photo ID, injured at the time of accident, disability certificate. See, for most important thing is they will even provide the extent of disability from a certified hospital which has been approved by the authorities, or from a government hospital, recognized private hospital, or anything like that. So they are to suppose, give the disability and extent of disability details also. So isn't it familiar? Oh, this is what we used to do. Yeah, right. All the investigators used to find all these details and just make a report and give, along with the police document. Isn't it? So does it mean that it is the end of the road for insurance TP investigators? No. We shall discuss in detail in the remaining time of the presentation on the emerging role of the investigators. The emerging role includes now the verification of AR is to be completed within 5 days to enable the insurer to respond to the claim. Then there are points to verify will also include if the given facts are genuine and dependable, or if any information concealment is there, or if any extrapolation, interpolation of facts have been made in that. Or again, we have a role to visit the spot with an aim to understand the extent of loss that the insurer can make exact estimation of the loss. To photograph and record the condition of the vehicles involved, to visit the hospital with an aim to understand the extent of hurt, so that the insurer can make an exact estimation of the loss. It's very important to know what the extent of loss. So this can be achieved if we make a detailed thing after the visit to the hospital and all that. To visit place of accident and to meet the witness, so that any kind of shortcoming or any this thing is there, it is brought to the surface. To visit the concerned police station and obtain the details with document. To visit the to cross-check the facts document furnished by the insured, the driver, and the claimant. So all this still remains on this thing. We have to go and make it. To visit the other area of interesting this thing, like see the relatives of the victim may be having some this thing, they can provide us extra information on the thing, and there are quite sometimes some of the unknown facts may emerge out of it. So we may know, we can give all those details to the insurance company so that they can compassionately, empathetically understand the extent of loss and accordingly act. So the investigator has to cultivate for this more skill, and he has to do it in a remarkable time, that, and there is definitely an increase in the legwork, and the information part is of uttermost importance. So all this is to be done. Now, what is this exactly is going to put a stress, or say it is going to be a place more job demand on the insurance investigators. Definitely, chief investigators will be having more people and more this thing. Now, it's going to be more teamwork than a solo task. Other result of the pressure or the job demands or the requirement, it is going to be tough, and tough in the term of this thing. We can only use that by making a this thing of teamwork. So teamwork is a new in thing. So teamwork, collaboration, cooperation is all the thing. The team has to cultivate chemistry by way of ability to understand, collaborate, support each other in their new role. So this is a remarkable. This kind of teamwork will definitely reduce the extent of legwork, and gathering subtle information of utmost importance also is possible. So now coming back to economics and fee structures. So this is also a very important thing. Like now, this cannot be a one size fit all type of a fee structure. What normally we are used to, that will not be the thing. So there is going to be a change in the investigator spending, and the role of investigator has to be more subtle and nuanced. The legwork has changed to teamwork, and it involves having more professionals with more investigative skills and investigative bent of a mind. Not, we just can't depend on merely document collectors like how we used to earlier depend on them. No, that is not the thing. So the team has to cultivate more of this thing, and that for that we need to pay them appropriately. The compensation to the professional should be such that it attracts the best in the field. So this is what about the field this thing, and thank you. So I request you to give the feedback, so that if there is any the thing, I can again clarify if there is anything from you which can throw light on certain aspects which I have not covered. So I'll learn about that and then come back to you again. So this is basically for today, the aspect of AIR and DAR, and then how it's going to affect our investigation has been discussed in whatever limited exposure we right now have with the subject matter. So I think, I hope I've done a. Thank you.